Hello Crafties! Today is April the 17th and Terry and I are taking a little excursion to Russian Gulch State Park. We're going to drive through the campground area and then we're going to come over to the beach. Here we go! Russian Gulch State Park is located between Fort Bragg, California to the north and Mendocino, California to the south. It's off Highway 1 and you turn west to enter the park. Russian Gulch is crossed by California State Highway 1, which passes over the gulch on the Frederick W. Panhorst Bridge, a large concrete arch bridge constructed in 1940. The park entrance is on the west side of the Highway 1, north of the bridge, and connects by one-lane road under the bridge to the eastern part of the park. The smaller western portion of the park consists largely of headlands with a sinkhole named Devil's Punch Bowl and picnic area, while the larger eastern part of the park includes the campground. Russian Gulch State Park has 34 campsites, including one group site and 4 equestrian campsites. Rates start at $40 per night, but if you find the drop down, you can pay $38 a night for seniors. There is water, no electric, no sewer, no Wi-Fi, and not very pet friendly. Camping is seasonal. Reservations are highly recommended. All reservations are made through Reserve California on the web at reservecalifornia.com or by calling 1-800-444-7275. There is room in the campsites for small RVs under 25 feet, as well as tents, vans, and cars. A little history of Russian Gulch. Lumber operations around Russian Gulch were modest. In the early 1880s, several homesteaders filed claims on the land and some of it was farmed. Until well into the 1900s, Russian Gulch was a fishing boat harbor and stop for freight and passenger ships. In the mid-1920s, F.O. Werner, a Los Angeles real estate developer, purchased land around Russian Gulch to open a resort. Visitors realized that Russian Gulch was an ideal place to spend hot summers. In August of 1928, the Mendocino Beacon paper reported that Native Sons of the Golden West had launched a movement to have Russian Gulch set aside for one of the proposed state parks. In 1933, the state acquired the land, and on October 21, 1934, Russian Gulch State Park was dedicated. This is the beach. I love this bridge. We're here in the parking lot at Russian State Beach, Russian Gulch, and they have restrooms. And they have a shower here if you want to go out in the water. It's kind of chilly right now, I wouldn't do that. And then have all these beautiful trees, redwood trees and pine trees, and you have this gorgeous bridge, and of course the beach. I know people dive out here, scuba dive, snorkel, and in certain times of the year. It's pretty chilly today. And then this little creek that runs into the beach, into the ocean. I don't know the name of this creek. Must be Russian Gulch. Here's the Conserving California's Coastal Treasures. if you'd like to stop and take a look at that. There you go. And they do allow dogs on this beach as long as they're on the leash. So Snickers is sniffing around. And we're down on the beach. A little creek. You got to cross the creek if you want to get actually to the ocean. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take a look at the beach. I love this beach. Now we're going to go across the road to the west side. See, there's headlands over there, and there are some trails that we can take Snickers on. As we pass under the bridge, I'm going to look to my left and see underneath the structure of the bridge. There's under the bridge. You can see all the struts and architecture that is under the Russian Gulch Bridge. Now we're continuing on the road that goes out to the bluffs, the west side, which has the picnic area and hiking trail for dogs. Now we're on the west side of the Russian Gulch State Park. You could see the beach over there. We were over there just a few minutes ago and took the road over to the west side, which is there's some hiking trails where you could take the dog, and looking at this beautiful ocean. Beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. I think the Mendocino coast in some ways even is more beautiful than the Oregon coast, although that is very beautiful. I just think we have more sunny days. Look at this rock formations over here. I could stay here all day and just watch the ocean. I'm going to go on a little hiking trail out to the headlands of the Russian Gulch State Park. And we're on the trail. Get up the trail a ways and you can see out to the ocean here. That way. I'm going to go straight ahead. Been here before. In fact, I did a little video on Russian Gulch State Park back in 2020. I'll try and find it and link it above. if you've never been to the Mendocino coast, lots of movies have been made here. In fact, one movie was made here at the end of the trail. It was Karate Kid 2. And if you remember the scene where the Karate Kid was digging up a bonsai tree for Mr. Miyagi, it's right up here at the end of the point. We're noticing lots of pretty little flowers along the way and plants as we come off onto the trail. There's some little white flowers. And there. And we're out at the coast again. Absolutely gorgeous. The weather is beautiful. I just have a little sweatshirt on. It is breezy in certain places, but the temperature is probably in the mid to high 60s. Beautiful day. Probably the water pipe.
Rebar, water pipe.
Did you find anything?
Not even a pull tab or a bottle cap.
Well, the end of another nice day on the coast, ending with a fire and drinking a little Screwball peanut whiskey with my friend Terry. Peanut butter. It's peanut butter whiskey. Screwball peanut butter whiskey. And if you liked the video of today's adventures, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when visiting Russian Gulch State Park. Thanks so much for watching.